God. I mean, you learn from everything. But opening up her heart, I'd have to say that when Dreamboat Annie came out, I probably wore the grooves off that thing listening to that because, you know, Anne was just, and still is, just a flat out tremendous vocalist from, you know, her range. Oh my gosh. I mean, she blew me away. Like I said, I wore the grooves out of Dreamboat Annie, and to be able to open up for Heart and to be able to stand off stage and watch a woman that I idolized growing up, you know, learning music and learning, you know, how to be a vocalist and watching her go through her set, you know, from stage left was pretty doggone cool. And then, you know, opening up for John Kay and Steppenwolf. I mean, they're legendary rock and rollers. And then, you know, the metal god, Rob Halford, you know, came out. It was we opened for them during their British Steel album, their North American tour. And I can remember standing backstage when they were getting ready to kick off. They came out to Hellbent for Leather. He came out on a Harley Davidson, but when he kicked on the motor of the Harley, they backstage the crew had put two Shure 57 microphones, one in each tailpipe, and so when he revved up the motorcycle, it was like, holy crap! You know, you want to talk about some decibels going up in the auditorium. It was just unbelievable. And here he comes out of, you know, the front of the stage, hell-bent for leather. So I've got some stories to tell on that, but you know, that's for some off-air stuff. what went on with that show.
Isn't that magical about music and, you know, just the fun, how they take that. He took the entertainment value of that motorcycle and Judas Priest, you know, to the next extreme. You know, rap and all that too. I've enlightened myself working on it. Words have all been through time. You know, they use English language or languages too, you know, for their type of music, should I say. You know, so everything is really rocking if you think about the creativity that our people are doing.
Well, if you go back to spitting lyrics, you can look to jazz with Lambert, Hendricks, and Ross, the great trio during the jazz era. If you listen to any of theirs, I mean, they were spitting lyrics before, you know, long before what we have right now. So, I mean, with She's Golden Too, I mean, there's a part in the little segue where, you know, people would say that I was spitting lyrics too. Now is the time to sort through the pieces of her broken life. She's putting together, you know, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Something different there too. There's another tip of the cap to, you know, weaving in genres, a jazz genre of Lambert, Hendricks, and Ross. So, I mean, you know, like I said, it's all woven together. I had a friend of mine that said it's all been done before. Yes, it has all been done before, but here's the catch. It's not always been done before by you. So you can put your own spin on it and your own interpretation.
Yeah, it's all fun. It's like the good, you know, Judas Priest. I can just see that my crazy cool thing, and people love it and groove, and you know all the different other aspects of music, and that's so much fun. You know, talking to artists and the history that you have, and that's really cool stuff. And tell you what, let's crack another tune. We got 11 minutes left. Let's do "Who I Am." Tell us about that one.
Oh, right on. I love that one.
Let's go right now. Who I Am. Right back.
For the good Lord above, I don't get down like that no more. This is who I am, not who I was. Sometimes with most. It's like an old school party, and you're the wasted host. Keep dragging round that old ball and chain, riding that struggle bus, saying things don't change. This is who I am, not who I was. I'm stronger and wiser with the help of the good Lord above. I don't get down like that no more. This is who I am, not who I was. I'm done with the hurt, done with the pain. Ain't no turning back, can't win that game. Keep lining them up, it's gonna take you down. Don't wait too long for the turnaround. This is who I am, not who I was. I'm stronger and wiser with the help of the good Lord above. I don't get down like that no more. This is who I am, not who I was. It's a choice to be broken, but I can't stay that way. Hey! This is who I am, not who I was. I'm stronger and wiser with the help of the good Lord above. I don't get down like that no more. This is who I am, not who I was. This is who I am, not who I was. I'm stronger and wiser with the help of the good Lord above. I don't get down like that no more. This is who I am, not who I was.
Oh, thank you very much. Hurricane Ruth is my guest tonight on the show, and who you are is a St. Louis Cardinal. Talking baseball.
Yes, I
out there.
am. I bleed red. I do. I got to admit it. I know I'm talking to Milwaukee Brewers up here, but man, I've been a Cardinal fan since I was a little girl. I told you my dad owned a tavern. He was
Yeah.
a huge Cardinal fan. If I was anything but a Cardinal fan, I would never have been able to set foot into that tavern, because all the old boys that used to sit up at the bar on the bar stools would never let me through the front door if I'd have been a Cub fan or something like that. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know. It was so much fun. It is. And I love your traditional logo with the birds on a bat. Don't change that. I like all that. St. Louis Cardinals. And I was mentioning Tony La Russa. As much as I remember the year you were down 10 games, he would do things like series before with the umpire. And then he'd get that call like 3 weeks later. He'd plant a seed. I remember Costas or somebody was explaining it when I thought about it. He started playing on a guy like weeks ahead. And
absolutely. He was a master. I mean, he was a master. I really enjoyed having him as the manager of the Cardinals. I mean, of course, I go back, the heyday of what they called, Whitey ball. So, I mean, stealing the bases and the bunting and hitting people over. I mean, I go back that far with that stuff. So, I mean, that to be able to see it firsthand, I was there when they won. I was there when they lost to the Red Sox in 2004. I was there when they won in 2006, beat the Tigers, and then I was there in 2011 when they beat the Rangers. So I've gotten to see two World Series wins, so Game 7. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, and that seems like a neat stadium,
It is. If you get a chance, come down and we'll we'll go to the ball game together, and we'll go down Broadway and hear some good blues, some good St. Louis blues, and have some St. Louis ravioli.
That sounds great. Because, as a matter of fact, my niece is just heading that way, like next weekend. So she's moving to St. Louis, from what I'm hearing. So tough times. God bless her, safe, and in life. But hey, we're all going to survive. It's been a great we've been chatting 56 minutes. Wow! I thank you again for coming on my show. We got more time, but wow, what a great time. And to hear the stories and connection with the baseball and music and family. Wow, that's what life is about, and keep moving, huh?
It is, and it's been my pleasure. And thank you so much for spinning my music. I appreciate you. It's people like you that keeps this train rolling, and it keeps the blues train rolling. I want to give you a huge shout out for what you do, man. Who-magoo. Love it.
Who-magoo, that's it is. And yeah, like Who I Am, we were just talking about that too. And tell everybody quickly about that story that you heard. It's like what is that song? Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a bunch of us. Scott Holt and Calvin Johnson, and I think Tony Brauneagle was with us. There was a van full of us that we'd stopped at Starbucks. We were on our way to the studio to record that day, and we're coming out of Starbucks, walking across the parking lot, and this car goes by, and it's just blaring. This music is just blaring coming out of this car, and we all kind of stopped. We're kind of like, what is that song? We know that song. And Calvin looked at me and he goes, Ruth, that's you. He goes, that's the song Who I Am. It was Ben Elliott, the producer. It was just cruising, had his windows rolled down, just cruising, and just had that song just cranking. And that was one of Ben's favorite songs that we recorded on the album. He loved the production. He loved the funkiness of it, and he just loved the whole vibe of the song. So it was pretty cool to hear somebody driving by with your music cranking out of their radio or cranking out of their stereo in their car. So that's a good story right there.
Big and proud. Playing the notes big and proud to everybody in your stereo, because you're not playing something you don't like too loud on. You know what I mean? It's like, yo!
Yeah, he had that low end was rumbling on that song. He had it rocking, definitely.
That's awesome. And I'll tell you what, the last tune I'm going to play just probably quickly, Late Night Red Wine to take us out. And everybody needs to check it out. Good Life, the CD, it's available. Pick it up. Hurricane Ruth is jamming. Thank you very kindly. We will talk again. God bless. Safe travels. And we'll talk soon, okay? Hopefully we'll see some baseball together.
You bet.
My friend.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you kindly. Late Night Red Wine, Hurricane Ruth, Who-magoo, out. Thank you.